Oh, where's it going? Hey, y'all, what's going on? Listen. What the fuck I'm gonna say about that part 2? I actually feel drained from watching the shit. It was so fucking boring. I don't know, what to even talk about on that shit because was it at one point it looked like my love said on the comment on the last video. At one point it kind of looked like the damn Jerry Springer show. And then at another point, when they would go to the people clapping, it was like it was a motherfucking infomercial. When you seen Young Bird falling over laughing, some shit like that, or Ho Mariana, any of them. Whoa. Oh my God, y'all. I don't know what to say about this shit. Like, I really... Ugh. Anyway, and y'all, if y'all hear that in the back, that's my little heater. My little portable heater. Cause here lately, I don't know what it is. I'm anemic, but it's just been the heat's on in the house. But it's like I want to turn the shit on 90, and everybody else be fine. So I got my little heater going. Anywho, okay, Matika with her motherfucking no good ass, and yes, I know now that they not having Berg on back. Her and Miss Honey Cabbage was arguing back and forth, and and Mama's off the stage by now, yada yada yada. It was the same old shit. You plastic, I'm this, you that. You know what I mean? Like, what am I gonna say? Like, ugh. It was the same old shit. The only new shit that we learned that we may not have known about was the fact that Young Bird will just go to no extreme just to belittle a woman. Like, he was feeling his pussy up there on that stage. Like when Melly Mall or whoever the fuck was out there and they made him leave, which I didn't get why they made him leave. They should have made them both leave. I don't get that, Mona, but you a messy kind of bitch, so hey. He had to leave and all of that, and girl, you back fucking with him from time to time, and oh, y'all, I don't know. Like, I really don't know what to say about this shit. I want to just talk about some other shit because I just feel we found out, well, like I said, Young Berg and old girl has said that Young Berg has sucked his dick, but I really think that was just something to add in there, because y'all know that they just want to be relevant in the reunions and this and that and other, be something to talk about, as she said to somebody else, because it was kind of like, okay, what was the purpose of that? And bitch, and then the part where when they was like talking about the plastic surgeon, you said you went with her, but bitch, you sat up there and lied and said your lips was yours, bitch. No, you've had some work done, and clearly on that picture, bitch, you'd have had that top and bottom done, but whatever, bitch, however, that's your face, and people have the right to have work done, but you wore her out about her work, and girl, let me get to you, Nikki, honey, you paid for that ass, bitch, you tried that. Then every time you turn around, you getting up, and I'm like, oh God, don't she know it looks better when she's sitting down and she's just giving a mug and that beautiful red lip that she's giving? She had to get up, and even when you was in the audience, say, come on. It was so funny, and if she'd have got up and popped you, you might have deflated. I'm just saying, let's see. Oh, girl who was with Flizzy. Y'all know what? I understood where Mona was coming from with her and her look. And you know what I'm saying? I've dealt with bitches like that seem prim and motherfucking proper, but they motherfucking are borderline sociopaths. Like, they face structure don't change. Like, they can be talking to you low, but you ain't got to holler. You know what I'm saying? If you getting into it with a bitch and you about to put hands on her or whatever, you can be speaking low as hell, and the truth be told, ain't no need of all that talking any motherfucking way, if those are your intentions. But Mona was like, see, it's that look. She looked calm through the whole thing when she grabbed the bitch and snatched her. Which, why did they bring the other bitch? Bitch, you found somebody else. Just say, he ain't got no money, bitch. You looking for the motherfucking cash cow. You look fucking stupid up there. Because old girl was like, the reason why I got mad was the way you was talking to me. And I love what she said. She articulated. Just like both of y'all had racist ass statements to say to each other. Y'all did. You know. But she was like, don't play on my motherfucking intelligence. Of course I understood and this and that and other. She checked the fuck out of your ass on that motherfucking stage, bitch. And made you look stupid as hell. I mean, just a stupid bitch. You know, and I do feel like Fizz was trying to force that, but then the bitch was lying. I knew the bitch was lying when I heard the shit on the phone with the appointment or whatever the bitch did. Yeah, I'm just mad I'm talking about this shit. You know, and he's like, why couldn't you just tell me? And she was like, well, we not together. And he's like, well, no, I broke up with you and now, you know what I'm saying? You were still doing it when we was together. You wouldn't tell me then, and he was right. You know, you tried to make a hoe into a housewife. That's all it is to it. Let's move forward. What else? Oh, when the shit went down with Ray J. Now, that might have been the most exciting shit on there. Now, Ray J sitting there and don't want to let her say the shit she's saying. Now, I will say this like I said yesterday. I believe she put her mouth on a whole lot of people and told some truths and some untruths. Because, you know, it was like everybody was like, yeah, she do that. And like I said, I believe it's some validity to what she's saying, but I also think she be lying about some shit. But she could be telling the truth all the way around the board, and she could be lying all the way around the board. It's a possibility on either side. But Ray, you didn't want her to say shit. You felt some motherfucking kind of way, and you was all out your motherfucking frame. But then when you told your little puppy, because that's how you talk to the bitch like she was gone up and whip up. Gone. You unleashed the motherfucking leash, and that bitch said, okay, I can't, I'm gone. She looked a dumb bitch in, girl. Say what you want to say, bitch. I seen that bitch hitting that motherfucking door, bitch. You did not want it with her. You know what I mean? Like, for real. I guess real just recognized real, and bitch, she was gonna lay hands down on you, bitch. Like you was looking for a miraculous healing, bitch. She was gonna lay them on you. And then, girl, why hurt yourself? But that's what makes me think a whole lot of what she's saying is true. She's so upset about it. You know, and Brandy, girl, you might want to stay where you at, honey. You might want to. You know, because, girl, I would hate for her to be messing with the Brandy voice, honey, because I can't have it. Then I got to check her ass. But let's move forward. It's so much hostility between her and Ray, and the reason why he let her go was so damn stupid, and I don't know. And can we talk for a minute about Soulja Boy and his girlfriend, which was so unneeded? He blocks her on social media. That lip was beautiful, though, girl. You was rocking the shit out of that. Okay, Teddy Riley is not her dad, but if that's who raised her all her life, you know it is what it is. You said you found it out on the motherfucking internet. Yada, yada, yada. Ugh. I think you just looking for an excuse not to be in this relationship. I think you want her as a backup bitch at all times. I think she's your bottom bitch. And you want to be doing what you're doing at all times. But, you know, I think you think of petty ass shit to do. And I just want her to look over at him looking like a little boy. Like, that would disturb the fuck out of me. Although, you know, he got coined down or whatever. Like I said, all money ain't good money. And you know his ass ain't just fucking you, honey. And Diamond will always have a piece of his motherfucking heart. He will never just be yours, ever. I hope she, you know, get somewhere and be done with it, you know. I mean, their storyline was just worthless. Just, you know, let's not bring them back. What else? Young Berg, like I said, done said, oh, girls sucked his dick. She said all they did was kiss. But, girl, you said y'all wasn't fucking around at all. I ain't saying you sucked his dick because I don't believe you did. I think Berg is just an ornery motherfucker. He's just that motherfucker that will do some ornery shit like that. And I think Matika is just that dumb a bitch to want a motherfucker like that. Bitch, little do you know you his motherfucking bird, bitch. All you hoes was. And then there was a part where Hazel was talking about it's funny how, you know, they told me not to be with him, but, you know, now they messing with him or whatever. Hazel, baby, just go on with your life and be with who you with, honey. Don't, oh God, I wish you all the happiness in the world. And yes, girl, you did have some work done, and you did let him put the dick in your nose and eye sockets and shit like that. Like I said, that's some shit. Put that shit in the past and move forward and leave all of them motherfuckers behind, because ain't none of them your friends, including Nikki. And then Nikki's on the sideline talking about, well, girl, don't say that. Just, you know, keep it real on this and this and that and other. She was kind of, although she kept it motherfucking funky though, for the most part, you know, saying, well, no, say it like it is, and yada yada, this and that and other. But girl, when you kept getting up and I'm like, ugh, oh Lord, somebody sit this hoe down. Y'all, it was just irritating. Mona seemed to be irritated with a whole bunch of the shit was said, honey. Whatever you thought the Atlanta hip-hop hoes was doing, these motherfuckers was no holds bar up there on that stage. And I guess you thought they was going to be a little bit more classy because they was in L.A. Bitch, please. They got motherfucking, come on, bitch. They got low-budget bitches in L.A. too. Okay? What else? Homarion, they whole scene, they came out and talked about, they worked it out. He apparently had the circumcision done, so Dick Gate is over, you know. And then they talked about some picture, and of course there was a part about the old girl and the mama. They saying they all right now. Okay. That was really, you know, that whole scene with them was boring too. And then it was like, there's a picture out there, and they put up a picture, and Mama's like, that's not him. And I'm like, Mona, bitch, did you really do that? With his mother there, bitch, even though she birthed him? Come on now. And then that motherfucker, the whole time, Homarion, you have acted like you had some damn sense. You get up there and say, you want me to show you, bitch, with your mother sitting across on the... Oh, Lord. Honey, I can't take it. I can't take it. I don't have shit to say about this bullshit. I'm glad the shit's gone off, honey. I need a break from them. Y'all, this was so bad, I felt like I was watching Jackie Christie. That's how I was the whole time, like, I wanted this to be over. Oh, y'all, I don't have nothing else to give on that shit. I just don't. I really, really don't. And I'm sorry if y'all let down, but I can't be no more than me, honey. And that was a piece of fucking shit that I watched. You know, oh, goodbye. Ooh, Lord, y'all. But for a minute, off of them hoes, honey, let me talk for a minute about, real quick. Y'all, on that Lord Jesus, y'all like that lipstick. On the lipstick, it is, and I hope it is, a Revlon Color Burst Matte Bomb. Okay? And the number is 215. I don't know if that's going to. It's not, is it? It's not. It is 215. It's one of the mattes. This is it. And I know it looks like it's not, but I guess the lighting got it all off whack. But that's what this is. And if you can't find it in the store, honey, look on drugstore.com. Look on eBay, honey. Look on Amazon. And like I said, it is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Bomb. Okay? And the number is 215. Okay? And I admit, it is a beautiful purple, honey. It is outstanding. Y'all heard my husband over there calling them. Y'all, he's calling them. Y'all gonna see a little bit different scenery. Y'all, it's time to change room and all of that, honey. I'm changing things. Anywho, y'all, that wasn't what I was gonna say. What I really want to talk about is this. And yesterday I felt compelled to talk about it, but, you know, early. But I was like, well, you know, maybe I'll wait. It was just too, you know, raw. And I never want to come off as just a YouTube opportunist. You understand what I'm saying? When I talk about a topic And that's why I watch the people that I watch, because they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You got some people who won't have the courtesy. Everybody I watch does. And when they talk about something, just like myself, when I want to talk about something, you know, it's for a reason, you know. And the whole situation with the young lady that was on Hit the Floor, and then Floyd Mayweather's friend or whatever, the rapper, he shot her and killed himself. And then turns out today, as things go on, that Floyd Mayweather was on FaceTime when it was all going on, trying to plead with him not to do that. From my understanding, allegedly, she had been seeing Trey Songz or whatever. I don't know if Trey Songz has said anything yet, you know, and the man found out, and he just could not be talked off the ledge, you know. And I was kind of getting that there was some fidelities between them, and they were trying to work through that, but he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, didn't know she was still doing this or whatever. However, I'm still trying to find out. But what I wanted to talk about was this, because this happens too often. Murder, suicide. And, you know, I don't know. I don't understand that breaking point where you totally lose control, where you don't want to be here anymore and you want them dead too. That is the only that's the only resolution that you can come up with. And I don't understand that. And I just feel like, I guess a person could just snap, but I just feel like sometimes people give off small indicators and this and that and other. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, for the longest it was happening to women just all too often. Every now and again you would hear about a woman doing it to a man, but women would, you know, men would do this shit. And, you know, it just made me think, you know, just speaking to, you know, just ladies in general, and then women, you know, ladies that have children or daughters who are dating age, this and that and other. Is this another conversation that needs to be had with your daughter about what is a abusive relationship, what is not a healthy relationship, what not to put up with? Like I said a long time ago, some years back, you validate your children at home and they don't look for validation out there, because that's what my parents did with me. You know, it wasn't nothing a motherfucking man was going to tell me. You know, you weren't going to be able to sway me out of my motherfucking drawers. If I gave some pussy up, it's because I wanted to give it. You know, not because nothing you said, when you came along, I felt like, oh, I'm this. No, bitch, I thought I was that before you got there. You know, that, you know, type of person was looking at. I know what I am. What the fuck you know, show me what you got, what you can bring to the table that I don't already have here. That, you know, my parents wasn't already doing for me or whatever when I was younger or whatever. You know, so validate your children at home. It is so important. Validate your children at home, and that's vice versa. You know, men and, you know, your young sons and your daughters. But, of course, I'm always kind of leaning first to the females, because I am a female myself. You get what I'm saying? And it just make sure that your daughter knows what is not a, you know, a healthy relationship. Make sure that you know that she knows that she doesn't have to put up with certain things. You know what I'm saying? Or tell them to look for certain signs. Like I said, I don't know if they just snap out and be fine. I really feel like they give some indicators. You know what I'm saying? So it just made me think about it. And I was like, was there a point where this man could have been talked to? You know, and I wonder how he found out or whatever, you know. And this is why that whole cheating shit that people want to do, that shit ain't cool. You fucking with people's hearts and shit, and you don't know how motherfuckers going to react. Be responsible. If you are not, if that is not the person you want to be with, let that shit be known in the beginning, and let them go on and be with who's for them, so they won't have to have that heartache, and then you can be happy wherever you want to be. You know what I mean? Like, you don't do that. Play those kind of games and this and that and other. You don't play with people's hearts. You know what I'm saying? I've never fucking put no stock in, you know, sex is all right or whatever. But truly what makes a relationship thrive is, I'm going to speak on mine, is the fact that I can talk to him about any and everything. And I do mean that. And vice versa. We joke, we laugh, and all of that. You know what I mean? I'm never ashamed, even through the whole process of the nursing home and as going through treatment, and even things that I deal with now as residual from those things. I'm never ashamed. I always know that my husband is that safe haven for me. You understand what I'm saying? I can always hide in his splendor. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with me, you know. And I think just communicating, talking, laughing, and this and that and other, keeping them damn, you know, keeping that communication going. And I know sometimes it's hard for men to do that. And that's why I think it's important for you to make sure that you are with the right person, because the right person gonna talk to you. You know what I mean? And with that being said, ladies, let me say this. Every motherfucking time you have a whim and you cannot want a man to be as fucking sentimental as you are. If that's the case, then get you a motherfucking woman. I'm just, you know, being real. And this is what I should have been talking about from the door instead of these whores on Love and Hip Hop. When, you know, men are not built like that. They there when we need them. They are exactly who they are. Who they're meant to be. They do what's in their nature. And some of y'all want to finagle the shit and take them out of their nature. I have no problem with my husband doing his man shit. And honey, 90% of the time I want him to let me do my lady shit. We meet each other in between. When I need him, he knows. And I know when he needs me. I don't ever want him to be, you know, I hear people say, yes, he's my best friend or whatever, but when it's time for me to, if I want to go look for a bag or some shit like that, you know, that ain't for me. You know, but if I need him and I say, you know, I don't just want the kids to go to the grocery or whatever. I want you to go with me because, you know, a lot of times I have a hard time doing that. If I need him for that, he knows when I need that. But I don't ever want him to stop being the man. Because, see, I married a man. You understand? And he married a woman. And I never want him to, you know, be as fucking, I just can't. And I don't understand some women when they be like, he just don't talk to me. And well, bitch, I'm just saying, you want to change this man. I'm not saying that you don't need to have communication, because communication is key. It is key. All I'm saying is every motherfucking time you feel emotional, are you going through some lady shit, or what the fuck ever, he don't grasp that all the time. Why? Because he's not a lady. Okay? Women need to realize and let men be men. And men need to let women be women. We talked about Peter, Uncle Ben, the whole time, and he was acting like a bitch. You know, ain't no way in the world another man is ever going to check me. And my husband is around. And I don't give a fuck. If my husband's not, no, you will not. You know, I don't know. And maybe I need to talk about relationships. And I don't know the key to it or whatever. This is just one area where God has blessed me. You know what I mean? But maybe I do need to talk about that. Or we need to have the conversation. Because if we don't show this to the young man and the young women, then they don't know how to thrive and be in a relationship and how to be. If your motherfucking ass is dysfunctional in your relationship and you're raising children up in it, not to say that we don't fucking argue, because honey, we gets it in. But when you have younger children, you know, you don't want to show them you know what I mean? They don't know how to distinguish. Well, this must be the way the relationship's supposed to be. Not that you're supposed to fake the funk and they're not supposed to know what real life is about. You have to figure and kind of gauge that shit. If y'all having a conversation like, no, I'm not going, and don't, this type of thing, but that may be okay. We had a disagreement. But if y'all brawling for it motherfucking all, that shouldn't be in front of your children and things like that. But, maybe we need to have the conversation. About relationships. And like I said, what is a good functioning relationship? What is a healthy and unhealthy thing? Because we're not like animals where we just have it instinctual. You know what I'm saying? It's just innately when we hit a stage, you get this and that and other. It is a learn, with us, we learn with our children, they learn from what we do. So it's just very important for us to make sure, especially now in this age where everything goes, your children are not sheltered from anything. When they leave your sight, they're not. And I don't believe in hiding children. I believe in preparing them, but in the proper way. I believe in kids being kids. Young ladies being young ladies and young men being young men. Okay? But I just wonder, because I hear about this too much, and here lately it's been younger and younger that these types of things are going on. So I don't know, y'all. That was on my heart. I just feel like I do need to talk about some more. It's a lot of things I want to talk about. Some more relationship things. You know what I mean? Like really, and knowing when you are ready to be in a relationship. Like sometimes if you too young and embark on these feelings too motherfucking soon, and you don't know how to handle that shit. You know what I mean? And he trample all over your feelings, you fucked. For a long time. It take a long time to get you back up off of that. And vice versa for a male as well. So I don't know, y'all. This shit on my mind. I really felt so bad just watching the story unfold. And and instantly I was like, well, you know what? If you wanted to be gone, be gone. If you don't want to live anymore, don't live anymore, but let her go. But then, with that being said, I hate that he felt so desperate. I just don't know. I don't know. And that kind of leads me to the fact that, I say men are not as fucking sensitive as we are. But sometimes it is hard for them to really know how to exude their feelings, and definitely our black men. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all. Y'all know I be all over the place, and I never know exactly for sure what I'm going to talk about. And I guess when I get totally irritated with the shows and they fuck with me, you know what I mean? And that's cute for a minute. I have to take a minute and pause and say, we got to get back to, talking about real life and what's going on. You know what I mean? So I don't know, y'all. I didn't really have anything on that, and really this whole video should have been about that. I'm glad it's gone off. And did I say don't stop December? I haven't said that for the last couple of videos, have I? Well, y'all know this is a part of Don't Stop December, but I don't know, y'all. We just need to have a dialogue about it. I would really, and I've been thinking about how I can pull this together, really wanting to get, some different ladies, different ages, different opinions on things, and try to do some type of, I guess, live like type of hangout, or just I got to figure out how to do that where, it could be some questions and it's just various different women. With that being said, I would love to see, some men do that. And I would love for women to really know what men really, you know what I'm saying, what they really thinking or whatever, and vice versa. Because I do believe each one should teach one. And sometimes in this day and age, you might have to teach 10 or 12 of them. But it's okay. You know what I mean? So anywho, y'all, I'm out of here tomorrow. Lord willing, will be, y'all, I'm not into this Bad Felicia, but they cleaned the hooker up a little bit. you know, tomorrow I'm gonna I have a helper, brother out, and it's all of them are good because you know they're addressing people's issues or whatever. But this one, which I'm gonna have to get Brent to come in with me, you know, and have it because, honey, it's about the down low man, honey. I had to cut him off though, honey, because he'll read the motherfucking trade so bad, and the motherfucking down low so motherfucking bad, you know. But I have a good one, you know, that I really do want to talk about, and that I'll be doing tomorrow, as well as the Mob Wives come on. So we'll pick up with them tomorrow. That'll be my first video on it, so we will talk about that. Don't forget to email me, muchlovefromky@gmail.com. If you have a helper, brother, sister out, advice, whatever, you know, a story you'd like me to talk about, do not send me some shit that's going to have me gagging and vomiting. Let's see, any of that, you know. On Instagram, it's at muchlovefromnina. Facebook, muchlovefromnina. Muchlovefromnina on Twitter as well. Just, you know, hit me up. Be sure to follow. If you're new to my channel, welcome. You know, I feel like I need to do that because, you know, I have several new people. You know, y'all be sure to share, you know, like the video and share it. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, share it. Let's get it. And let's get the much love out there. Even though I know everybody ain't, you know, can't deal with my shit. You know what I'm saying? But be sure to like and, you know, share. You know, and if this is the first time you're seeing my video, subscribe. If you're new, welcome. My new loves. Because I do have some new ones. So, honey, I say buckle the fuck up. And get ready, you know, I don't know, for what it is. Anywho, before, because I done had folks to ask me on Instagram, I'm going to share this with y'all because I need to put it up. It was some new Milani that I had gotten. And I'm going to share this color with y'all because so many people, in case those people see it, I got to put it up. I done took it all out of this package, so it's time for me to put it up. It's one of the new, I think they call these, what is this? Bella Navy 09. I think it's one of those ones that they call in like a gel shadow or some shit. But it is, did I pull the right one out? It's Milani. But it is such a beautiful color of blue. It really is. It really is. And it kind of has like this spongy feeling to it. Let's see that. Look at that. Is that not everything? That is everything. It has a nice little pigmentation on it. I started to record this look over on my beauty channel. And I was like, well, how can I incorporate that into the Don't Stop December? You know, y'all let me know and leave it below. You know, if y'all like. I'm kind of trying to get back to a little bit of makeup or whatever, you know, but I don't know that I have shit. I can't teach shit when it comes to makeup. I can just tell you what I like. That's basically what I do on that other channel. It's just me telling you what I like, what I don't like, or whatever. Sharing some deals or whatever. If I try to attempt a makeup look or whatever, you know, I put it over there. So, you know, let me know if y'all down for that, and I'll make a couple of those over on that channel and just kind of give y'all the link here if you into the makeup and all of that. Just talking about makeup and lady shit. It's all lady shit over there. You know, subscribe. It's Much Love from Nina on that other channel. If you go to my main one, then you'll see, you know, a link to it. I'll try to put one in the info box or whatever, y'all. I try. Y'all, have y'all been getting into Scentbird? I need y'all to get into that, y'all. They have a little gift thing, not gift thing, but I'm just rambling now. Where you get a little gift box and they doing a little special thing, and I think it's still going on where you can start for $12. So, you know, I'll try to remember to put that link. If not, you know, the link to that video or whatever. have whatever, what have you. I had gotten an email and I said I was going to share it with you all. So, anywho, y'all, I'm out of here. I need to take my medicine. I need to think about how I am going to shuffle these damn pictures and shit around. I told you I was doing new curtains and shit, and now it's the bathroom. Well, I'm actually working on my bathroom too, but now it's the my bedroom time, you know. So I'm just trying to think. My husband is calling them, y'all. Y'all hear him over there? I think this was pretty good partner on this. I ain't even mad. This is one of my old faithfuls, y'all. It is. And it probably look like it's human, y'all. It's not human, honey. This is Sleek V, honey. Okay? I'm out, y'all. Much love.